Hi there, this is Farhan. Welcome to the Designer's Log. Today I'll show you how to create lightsaber effect in Photoshop. So without any further ado, let the fun begin. Before we do anything, first make a copy of this layer, just for backup. If you want to download this photo and follow along, please check the link in the description. Also, you can download the finished PSD. Okay, now I want to make this photo darker and focus on the face. So create a solid color and pick black. Now select the mask and the brush tool and select the soft round brush. Make the brush bigger. Decrease the opacity just to see the face. With the foreground color black selected, just dab once. Press Ctrl or Command plus T to resize it. Now increase the opacity. Now go to Properties. If you can see it here, just go to Windows and then Properties. Now increase the feather. We're trying to focus the face. You can anytime change the circle in the mask by pressing Ctrl or Command plus T. Again create a black solid and decrease the opacity. This time it will affect the whole photo. Now go to Gradient and select Foreground to Transparent. Pick foreground color black. Change the style to radial and reverse it. You can change the scale and also you can move it around. Now it's time to create the lightsaber. Create a new layer. Select the hard round brush. Choose the brush size in such a way that it covers the eye. Pick red color. Select the pen tool and draw a straight line. Right click and select a stroke path. Now make sure brush is selected. Hit OK. Now we don't need the path anymore, just delete the path. Great, we are done. Okay, I'm just kidding. I will name this LS base. We need to copy this layer few times. Right now it looks flat. Lightsaber is rounded like a tube light. Press Ctrl or Command plus J to make a copy. I will name this LS1. Now press Ctrl or Command plus T and make it thinner. Change the fill color to something light red. Press Ctrl or Command and click to select the red line and press Alt option plus backspace to fill the color. Now press Ctrl or Command plus D to deselect. Now again copy this layer. I will name this LS2 and press Ctrl or Command plus T to resize. This time pick a color that is slightly darker than the previous red. What we are trying to do is going from light red to darker red. I will do this few times. Okay, now that we created the base, we need to blur it. Select the first one and go to Filter, Blur and Box Blur. I tried Gaussian blur, but box blur is better in this case. Select something around 50. Do the same for the others. For the last one, you need to choose a higher number. I will group this layer. Great, now we need reflections. Go to gradient map. Select dark red for the left side and red for the right side. You can change the location of the right side if you want. This is all over the place, but we want it to affect only the nearby areas of the lightsaber. First, drag the gradient below the lightsaber layers. I don't want to apply it on the lightsaber. Now invert the mask. Select the brush tool and decrease the flow. Make sure foreground color is white. Select soft brown brush and paint. Okay, that's too much. I need to decrease the flow. 10 to 5 is okay, I guess. Now just paint. Now copy this gradient there. We will paint these other areas too. Make sure the mask is totally black. Decrease the flow and paint. Now create a red solid and decrease the opacity. This time it will affect the whole image. Now I will add a color lookup table. Select Beach Bypass. I want it to apply only this area. Again, create a black mask and paint only this area. You can decrease the opacity. I think the red is too much. Maybe we should decrease it. I want to focus the eye. Bring back this layer at the top. Create a black mask. Now everything on this layer is hidden. We will only reveal the eye. With the foreground color white selected, just paint in the eye areas. As you can see, there's a reflection in the eye. We need to remove that. Select the clone stem tool. Hold Alt or Option and click to take a sample and paint. Take samples from nearby areas. The eye is too dark. Create a curve and increase the brightness. But it affects everywhere. We want it just to affect the eye. So hold Alt or Option and click between two layers to clip it. It will only affect the eye. I will add some reds in the eye. So create a new layer and paint with red. Change the blend mode to screen or soft light. For the finishing touch, let's go to Camera Raw filter. Before we do that, let's merge all layers. It's better to convert it to a smart object so that we can change anything anytime later. In Camera Raw filters, just play with the slider. Choose whatever you like. Now let's give this photo a cinematic look. Make sure it is centered. Now create a black solid. Put both the rectangular and the solid layer below our image. And now just clip it. If you want to move the image, just press Ctrl or Command plus T and reposition it. Also, you can add some curves. If you want to apply a faded effect, create a levels. Make sure you clip it so it will only affect the image. Great, now we are finally done. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.